everyone, it's Kathy Zilski here today to make a very simple card, because let's be honest, that's what I do. And I am using a brand new die set called Hoes. Thank you. Big hoe, little hoe. I love the word hoe because it's very merry and it's also a little cheeky. And I'm going to combine that with an ornament from this charming Lawn Fawn set for a really simple card. Let's get started. I am going to be using this awesome, please ignore the tear. I was so excited to open this up, I just ripped it and things just started tearing. But this paper from Lawn Fawn, so cute. And that, thank you, that is the paper that I'm going to use. I love it. I love that Norwegian sweater, or is it Swedish, or is it, yeah, someone will let me know. I am going to cut out a panel using this basic stitched Lawn Fawn rectangle. Stacked rectangle guy, and that's going to be the only pattern paper on the card. Again, this is going to be really simple, but I think simple is good. I think hopefully you'll agree. So I've got my panel, and now I'm just going to cut out one ornament shape. Now here's the thing, you can use the negative space on this to do something else with. I'm not going to, because this is going to be simple. So ignore that there's that beautiful negative space and set that aside. Now here's the only technique-y thing. I want to get the little doohickey at the top of the ornament in silver, but I don't have silver paper, so I'm going to make some. And I've got some silver embossing powder from Hero Arts and my sticky Versamark ink. And I'm just going to coat a little area, just make a little swatch, cover that with the powder, and then I'm going to heat set that to get that beautiful melty silver. And that gives me just the amount that I need to cut the top of the ornament, the little hangy doohickey. And now I can just run that through my Big Shot, and voila, I have a little silver top for my ornament. And I'm going to glue that to the top of the ornament, but you're not going to see that on video because I don't know what happened to the video. It just kind of stopped, but it gets glued on. And next, I have die cut 3 hoes out of just some Neenah Solar White cardstock, the 80 pound. And I'm just going to use this glue and stack them up. Stack on one, and then I'm going to stack on a third, just for a little dimension. And I always use a little, I've got this pad of paper on my desk because I hate getting glue where it shouldn't be, so that's, I used red for the holiday theme. But that is going to be the hoe sentiment. Now I'm going to cut a card base. This is going to be scored at 5.5, top folding, and it will be 5.5 by 4.25. Got my lovely Teflon bone folder. Oh, such nice creasing. Look at that. Beautiful. And now I'm going to cut another panel out of the same red cardstock, and that will give me this beautiful stitched look around the edge. And I remember when I first started making cards, I didn't know how people got that stitched edge. Well, now I do. That's how you do it. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue my ornament down, and I'm not going to use any dimension here. Again, simple is good. So just some dot roller adhesive, and I'm going to place that down a little bit. There's like a little notch in that pattern paper that I thought, that'll line up nicely. So I kind of got that in there in the center and lined it up, and then just press that down. Next, I'm going to use some multi-matte medium. Oh, and I just got one of these precision tips. And I have to say, it is keeping my tip pretty unclogged. So I'm happy because I was getting clogged up, people. Now, not so clogged. But the matte medium is going to hold that down because it's nice and strong. And before I press it all the way down, I just line it up on my grid, on my mat, to get that line perfectly straight. There we go. Looks good. Press it down, and I'll just put a block over that and really let it set up and dry. Now I'm just going to snip off the excess. We don't need any overhang there. Snip, and voila, that panel looks good. And now I am going to pop this up just with a bit of fun foam. I love the fun foam. It's easy, and I'm going to use the Scrapbook adhesives. I love this adhesive. Sometimes though it doesn't catch on the foam, I've noticed, and every time it does, I'm like, what happened? And if that does happen, then I just, like right there, it didn't catch. So I do some on my hand. And finally, I just went over to the paper. You could always improvise. There's no plan, people, with adhesive. You have to be prepared for anything. That's my overlying message of this video. Simplicity and adhesive preparation. But there we go. There we go. And now I'm going to use my Misti tool, and this has become my go-to tool for many things, but I use this to line up card bases and card panels because it's quick, I don't have to think, and I don't mess up. I put my adhesive on that panel, I press the card into two sides of the Misti, and voila, we are quickly lined up. Oh, that's magic. So many things. And now I'm just going to adhere the popped up panel onto the center of the card base. Again, it's so simple, but look at that lovely framing margin. Oh, I love the whole layered look with margins. And now just press down the hoe. And then I'm just going to put a block on that, let it set up. And once it's dry, take that off. There we have it. Just a very simple card with not a lot of technique, just some die cutting and cardstock and pattern paper. That is my style, people. Very simple, but I think this is a really fun holiday card. Thank you so much for watching and have a fantastic day.